Hello everybody. For this video, I'm featuring the mighty Mississippi kite, which is an amazing bird. Well, probably all kites are amazing, but may not be recognized as such. These crow-sized, falcon-like birds are extremely adept in the air. They are exceptional aerialists, which greatly helps them catch their prey, mostly flying insects. Additionally, with various shades of gray and black, along with red eyes, to me they are one of our most beautiful raptors. Mississippi kites spend the breeding season in the United States and winter in Central South America. And while called Mississippi kites, their population is probably largest in Texas, Oklahoma, and Kansas. This is a bird I thoroughly enjoy watching, and hearing and seeing them where I live each April is reassurance that summer is just around the corner. Their two-syllable whistling call, a quick note followed by a long one that trails down in pitch, for me, is a comforting sound each spring. There is good news for the species as their population in the United States is expanding. Bird experts believe it is due in part to the creation of shelter belts planted by farmers and ranchers. At about 14.5 inches in length, Mississippi kites are slightly smaller than American crows, but larger than pigeons. To me, they look much larger than they actually are. Additionally, they have long wings with a span of up to 3 feet. Adults are pale gray below and dark gray on their backs and the backs of their wings. Their necks and heads are often the lightest of grays. While in flight, when viewed from below, the outer halves of their wings are often dark and get blacker towards the tips. Also, the tails are very dark as well. Juveniles are heavily streaked with brown on their chests and bellies, and really look more like small, red-shouldered hawks for a little while. I'm fairly certain this is a form of camouflage so that the young birds can remain hidden in tree canopies while mom and dad hunt for food. Once they start turning gray and begin flying more, juveniles have bands on the tails, as seen here. The breeding range of the Mississippi kite is dotted over many areas in the southern United States. However, the largest range covers the western three-quarters of Oklahoma, northwest Texas and the Texas Panhandle, and much of the southern half of Kansas. In fact, there are many more Mississippi kites in Oklahoma than there are in Mississippi. Oddly enough, Mississippi kites in different areas of the country have different behaviors and different habitats. From my own personal experience, kites can be found in semi-open habitat, pastures, overgrown fields, and even suburbs and suburban parks. The majority of their diet consists of large insects. Mississippi kites are very agile on the wing and can hawk insects such as cicadas and dragonflies right out of the air. Other insects taken include grasshoppers, katydids, beetles, moths, etc. Kites will also occasionally eat small mammals, reptiles, and amphibians. One summer morning, I went outside and observed a Mississippi kite swooping down and scooping up cicadas which were grounded under a street light from the night before. It was a pretty clever way to grab an easy snack, if you ask me. I've seen them with large grasshoppers and other creatures, but cicadas seem to be the overwhelming favorite menu item. It's pretty special to watch these birds swoop through the air with super speed to catch prey mid-flight. Now, I read in a publication that the Mississippi kite's speed is unknown, but likely around 40 miles per hour. I feel like that's an underestimation, as I've seen them flying much faster than that, a few times in dives where they appeared to be going at least 100 miles per hour. Once, I was standing near a tree during the spring when the birds had just returned from South America. A male and female were in courtship. As I was standing there, the female flew around the north side of the tree, and the male flew around the south side where I was located. It was a rather tight spot, and it flew through with its wings to the side so it could fit through without hurting its wings on something. He whooshed by like a bullet. The sound was incredible, and I promise you it was a lot faster than 40 miles per hour. Mississippi kites nest in tree canopies, and both male and female build the nest, with each one going out to gather twigs and branches. The female will lay 1 to 3 eggs, and incubation lasts a little more than a month. Fledglings will leave the nest also after about 1 month. However, the parents will continue to feed the immature birds until they are ready to survive on their own. Sadly, many raptor nestlings are not kind to each other. These sibling rivalries can even end in the death of a fledgling. However, the Cornell Lab of Ornithology reports that Mississippi kite nestlings preen each other, arrange nesting material together, and show very little aggression toward each other.
Oh, hello. I'm Randy from Randy's Natural World. I hope you enjoyed the video on
Mississippi kite.
Yes, that's it. Today I'm pretending to be a scientist. Maybe I'm doing research on a 5 o'clock shadow, I'm not sure. But that's neither here nor there. I'm hoping to speak to those of you who haven't subscribed yet. Here's a list of reasons why you should. It's free. You can't beat that price. Number 2, quality content. Always quality content. Number 3, YouTube allows unlimited subscriptions, so there's no reason not to. Anyway, number 4, are you a procrastinator? There's no need to procrastinate. And I know what you're thinking, Randy, I'll subscribe when I get around to it. Well, here's your round to it right here. Round to it. So go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead. A wise decision.